Now come to the first principle of accounting, business entity principle. This principle says that or clarify that the existence of business is quite separate from the existence of proprietor, means owner, quite separate from the employee, suppliers, customers, government, and managers. So, business entity want to say that whenever we are going to record the transaction, transactions should be recorded from the business point of view, not the viewpoint of the stakeholder. So, business entity principles, according to this principle, business is treated as a separate and distinct entity, from their stakeholders, from the owner, prospective investors, employee, government, customers, suppliers, and whosoever. So business existence is quite separate. Business is treated as a legal entity. Second one, transactions are recorded from firm's point of view, not the viewpoint of any stakeholder, Suppose this is the business, this is your business. Business have a separate legal entity. It's a separate legal entity. Means the existence of business is quite separate. Separate legal entity. It's not a illegal. It's a legal entity. Its existence is quite separate from the owner, means owner of the business, means proprietor, suppliers, customer, they are the stakeholder, employee, management, government. They are the stakeholders, but business entity is quite separate, and transactions are recorded from the business point of view, not the viewpoint of these stakeholders. Okay. So whenever we record the transaction when it is recorded in the business, when it is going to record the transaction, we record the transaction into the business from the business point of view, and accordingly we see these are the assets of the business, these are the liabilities of the business, and this is the capital of the business, these are the expenses, these are the losses, these are the incomes or gains. So these assets, liability, capital, expense and income, these things are recorded in the business from the business point of view, because business is considered as a separate legal entity. Suppose the name of the business is A Limited. So A Limited is the legal entity, separate legal entity. We record the transaction from the viewpoint of the A Limited. From the viewpoint of A Limited, it is an assets or liability, it's an expense or income, it's a loss or gain. So from the business point of view, we have to see. So in business entity principle, according to this principle, business is treated as a separate and distinct entity, means quite separate from the owner. If owner has invested money into the business as capital, so owner is treated as a creditors of the business. Owner is treated as a creditor. Bank may interact with the business, may interact with the bank, transaction may be with the bank or financial institution. So financial institution and bank is external. We record the transaction from the business point of view. This is the assets of the business or not, or this is the liability of the business or not. This will be decided from the business point of view. And second, transactions are recorded from the firm's point of view, not the viewpoint of any stakeholder. Is it clear? Now come to the second accounting principles, money measurement principles. According to this principle, the transactions are only recorded in the books of account. Transactions or event are only recorded in the books of account when it is measured in terms of money or money worth. So first one is only those transactions and events are recorded in the books of the firm, means in the books of the account, which are capable of being expressed in terms of money or money worth with a fair degree of accuracy, that it is 10,000, 10,001 rupee or 10,002 rupees 50 paisa, the fair degree of accuracy. So money measurement principle says that only those transactions and events will be recorded in the books of account which will be measured or which can be measured in terms of money or money worth with the fair degree of accuracy. Second one, but some transactions in the business are recorded on the basis of personal judgment. Some transactions are recorded in the books of account on the basis of personal judgment of the accountant, like that depreciation of fixed assets. It's a personal judgment. That depreciation will be at the rate of 10% or at the rate of 12% or at the rate of 15%, diminishing balance method or state land method or any other methods. Similarly, provision for bad and doubtful debts, provision for contingencies, valuation of stock, valuation of goodwill, these are the personal judgment. And on the basis of personal judgment of the accountant, some transactions are also recorded in the books of account. So some transactions are recorded with accuracy, but some transactions are recorded in the books of account on the basis of personal judgment. And the judgment of one person differ from the judgment of another person. If one accountant feels that the depreciation will be charged at the rate of 15%, but another accountant feels that the depreciation will be charged at the rate of 20%. So profit will vary accordingly, financial position will vary. Okay, so money measurement principle said that only those transaction or event will be recorded in the books of account which can be measured in terms of money or money worth with the fair degree of accuracy. But on the same time, some transactions are also recorded in the books of account on the basis of the personal judgment of the accountant, and the judgment vary from one accountant to another accountant. That's why there is slightly the profit will differ from one firm to another firm.